welcome to day 19 of 100 days of coding challenge from VCode. So let's see the question number 2. So the question is, write a Java program that prints a character pattern based on the number of rows n, where n is an integer input. The pattern should consist of uppercase English letters, this we should remember, starting from capital A, incrementing with each row. So the input format must be an integer n representing the number of rows in the pattern, and the output format must be the pattern itself. So the sample input, if it is given 3, then the output is in this format. So we can observe that every row is starting with A and each row is consisting those many number of characters as the row number itself. So this is the logic, but we still need some clarity about the logic, about how do we implement the code. So let's find out the proper logic in detail. So here I have taken the same pattern, but with the number of rows as 4. So here the number of rows is 4. So we can observe that each row is starting with A and it is continuing with the respective next characters. So if in the first row it is A, in the second row as the characters must be 2, so it is A and B, and in the third row it must be 3 characters, so it is A, B and C, and so on. So whatever is the n value, we have to print those many rows with those many characters in it. So we have seen a similar pattern of like this of the right angle triangle pattern using this asterisk. So there we use the concept of the nested for loop. So here also we are going to use the same, and we will print those many characters in the row as it is the row number. So in the outer loop we will be iterating for the row number. So we will take some variable I. So the rows will be from 1 till n, and inside this we will be iterating for printing the characters in that particular row. So here, so let me take the variable j. So this j will last from 1 till what is the row number in that particular row? It is I. So it will last from 1 till I, and then here I will be printing the character. So I will be printing the character. So you can see we have to initialize the character at the start before this whole entire for loop thing. We have to initialize the character as A, and after each iteration, so we can observe in the second row after A is printed it is B. So we need to increment the character by 1. So here after printing, so after the S out statement, we also need to write here the character plus plus. So this will be helpful in moving to the next character. And after this, so in that row we will be incrementing the character, but immediately after coming to the next row we have to again initialize the character to A, because you can observe the next after B in the next row it is again starting with A. So after each row we have to initialize the character as A here again. So here I will be writing the CH is A again. So this is the logic behind the code. Now let us do the code. I have already created the Java file. So let me open it. So I have named it as pattern.java. So let me name the number of rows as int rows, as let me take it 5, or we can either use it either we can define it directly or we can take it from the user input. So now let me write the for loops. So for inside the for, so this is a nested for loop. Here we are going to start with the row number 1 and it will go till the row number n. So it is rows, right, and I plus plus. So here we can either start from 0 or 1 and we have to end it accordingly, and in each row we have to print the character. So this j will be lasting from 1 till I. So now In this I have to print the character. So, I will write the print statement to print the character CH. So, let me give the space so that it would be very neat. So, character is not initialized and declared. So, let me declare the character. The character has a data type CHAR. So, let me name the variable CH, and you have to also remember that the character can be defined between these single inverted commas. So, let me declare capital A, and if it is double inverted commas then it is string, we already know that. So, now I have declared that, and as I told, in each row after printing that particular character we have to move to the next character. So, CH plus plus, and after each row we have to initialize the character to A again. So, I will explain what will happen if we do not do this. So, I will show you the output, and after each row we also have to move to the next line, and here we should mind that there is no ln, because we have to print all the characters of the same row in the same line, right. So, here I have commented this out using the control plus slash shortcut in VS Code. So, these comments actually do not run in the code and they are like of no value. So, let me run the code and show you how it is working. So, let me compile the file javac pattern.java and java pattern. So, you can observe here that I have A and then directly B and C, and then moving to the next row I am starting with the next character. So, now it is clear that we have to initialize the character to A at the start of each row. So, here this line is very important. So, let me save it and recompile the file. Now, let me run the file again. So, look at this. This is the desired output which we wanted from the question. So, this is the pattern for today. Thank you for watching. Do follow the 100 days of coding challenge from VCode. Thank you.